And you might want to let us know a little bit about yourselves and what we're going to do tonight.
Good afternoon or good evening, wherever you are, everybody. Thank you for having us. My name is Hakeem. I am the co-founder of NutriGastro. And what NutriGastro is, we just everything all about food. Okay. Well, after the pandemic, we were just doing nothing but catering. After we got everything got shut down, we were like, what are we gonna do now? So that's when we started doing personal chef services. And then we started, oh, let's do meal prep. And then everything took off. So now that everything is coming back together, we don't want to let that part of the business go. You know, even during the old pandemic, people was calling us up, hey, can you do a live Zoom call? So we kind of implement all of that into what we're doing with NutriGastro. And yeah, I'll let Chef Dontae introduce himself.
How you doing? Chef Dontae here, executive chef, NutriGastro, and just thank you for having us here.
All righty. Yes. So today we're starting off with a nice, beautiful dumpling. All right. Basically, it was a dumpling steam. With what we're doing tonight is a Potstickers. Well, Potstickers, it varies to flavor, to region, or what southeast of Asia, or what part of Asia you're making it from. Okay. So in Japan, it's called gyoza. Okay. And normally it's really light dough with it, nice fluffy, light dough, made with a little bit of flour, a little bit of water, and basically that's it. You knead the dough, roll it out, and that's pretty much it. So it's pretty simple and self-explanatory. Okay. So what we're going to do is start is with our dough head that we got. We have a little damp cloth just to like keep the dough a little bit moist. We don't want it too dry. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to do, we have all our vegetables in here. We got our mushroom. We got our cabbage, carrots, scallion, garlic, ginger, little bit of sesame oil, and some nice light soy sauce. Okay. And just a little bit of rice white vinegar also. Okay. Is anybody cooking, following the steps as we're doing this little from 1 to 1, or are we doing? Are you following our lead, or are you gonna just watch and make it as we go? Okay, Laura's
Laura's cooking.
Okay, great.
I'm
Hey,
cooking
Derek, are
too.
you
I
cooking with
prepped
us?
mine already.
Okay. Great. So this is gonna be fun. Okay, as over here, Chef Dante already got the oil going.
Little avocado.
So with our oil, what we normally use for cooking, we use different type of oils, you know, just to get the polysaccharide. So we have nice avocado oil that we normally use in most of our cooking. We use grapeseed oil. Extra virgin or coconut oil. That's what top 4 oils. Okay, so we're just trying to keep like a nice healthy fat, something that help with at least with omega-3, omega-6, because it's all about the nutrition that we fit in our body. Okay, so in the meantime, what we're going to do, Chef Dante is going to start sweating up the vegetables. Okay, so with the vegetables, we have a nice light oil. Okay. What I always do before I test anything when I'm cooking, I will just drop a little bit, just to hear the sizzling sound. When you hear that sound, you already know, okay, it's ready to start cooking. Okay, and then chef, please.
Mushrooms are going in. Even the carrots are.
So we're cooking up all the hard stuff that's gonna take a little bit more time. Okay.
Basically, I'm just gonna sweat these carrots and these mushrooms out. Sweat them out to basically, bring them like translucent.
You got a camera, chef? Yes. So while chef is cooking that, right now, he's sweating up the mushroom and the carrots. The next thing I'm doing, is I'm just gonna take our pork here. Okay, I'm just gonna take it. Add it into the bowl, right? If anybody has any questions, please let us know. Okay.
Actually, you can bring up the chat right here on the side, so.
Okay, great. Just let us know if there's any question, any steps you guys think. Okay. So with this, of course, as we all know, with the filling, it can be anything you guys really like. Okay. You can do some ground pork, lamb, ground chicken, ground turkey, get some whole bunch of different vegetables. You can grind your vegetables together. Okay. And then you can use that as a filling also. So we can play around with the filling depending on your diet and your taste, and your taste bud. Okay. So the only thing that we're doing with the vegetable, we're just gonna do a nice light saute. Okay. And then what we do, always give it a taste. To me, it's good, but a touch of salt will make everything come together. Chef Dontae gonna add a little bit of salt, just a touch, okay? Because remember, we're still gonna add the soy sauce, and that's salt base, okay? Okay, next, I think that's good now, Chef. Okay, so now Chef Dontae is gonna add this into this bowl of chicken. No, that's into the bowl. So with this, like this, when it's looking like this, it's good. You can either do it like this or mix everything cold in a bowl. Pass me the bowl, Chef, please. So there's different technique when it comes to cooking your filling. Okay, with our filling, because it's pork, I like that nice seared flavor, charred roast flavor on the pork a little bit, just a touch. Okay, and then I'll scrape it all in here in a bowl. Make sure we get every little thing in there. There you go, Chef. Thank you. So with this now, the next, what we're going to do now, right? We have the cabbage is going in. Okay. Next up, we have our garlic going in. We have the green onion going in. And then I'm gonna reserve some for garnish on the plate. Okay.
Definitely.
Next, we adding our ginger into it. Okay. Like me personally, when I do ginger, I'll take ginger, I'll peel it, put it into a blender and puree it on a high-speed blend. And I'll save it for like a good week if I know I'm going to be using it. Definitely. And we're using it and with some water in it. So it won't oxidize. Okay. The next, we're gonna add the soy sauce in. When I add the sauce, because I want to make sure everything is the one thing that salt does is it draws moisture.
Definitely.
Okay. And anything that I'm really cooking, if I'm cooking like a piece of steak or a piece of vegetables, I always season it. I'll walk away for like a good 10, 15 minutes. And when you come back to it, it's nothing but moisture all over this vegetable or protein that you're cooking. Okay. You pat it dry and then you can cook it off. And that means that salt has penetrated the protein you're cooking with or any vegetable you're cooking. Okay. So next, I'm adding the sesame oil. And then I'm just gonna follow up with a touch of rice wine vinegar, salt, pepper. Okay. The one thing that we do in the food industry and as a professional chef, we use vinegar for flavoring instead of salt most of the time. So when you're eating something, you taste it, be like, it's not salty, but what exactly it is? Most likely it's vinegar. Okay, so you can use vinegar instead of salt to like balance your flavor and your dishes. All right.
It looks so good.
Next, we're just gonna add a touch of the white pepper. Okay. So now that we have all this here, right? I'll get my gloves on.
Yeah, let me grab you a fork as well too, so you can close the stuff off.
Where do we get those fancy black gloves at? Ours are usually latex and not very.
Oh, so this glove is a company called Uline. You know, it's
They make
you
boxes.
can order it from them, but they bill you like every 30 days, or you can just go online and just buy it.
Okay.
You know, it's pretty nice. This is what we really like to use here. So now that we have the filling, okay, I always go between the sense of smell and the sense of taste. So chef, let me get a pot on so we can do a taste check. So with any filling that we're making, we can be making a burger patty, we can be making a turkey patty, a salmon slider patty. Once whatever ingredients that we have on there, we always take, okay, let's taste it before we move forward. Okay, so now that we have our filling here, we're gonna take a little bit. As you can see the texture, right? It's not too dry, it's not too wet. Okay, this is what we're looking for with all is right amount of moisture. Because one thing we have to remember is like once we put it into the dough and we start to sear it, all that flavor will sink in and it won't be all dry flavor. We don't want that dry, tough flavor. We want that nice, loose, moisture flavor. Okay, so it's all about the right amount of moisture. Okay, so chef, is that ready? Was that
Probably about 30 more seconds.
okay, so the next 30 seconds, we're gonna add our sample. How we doing out there? Is there anybody want to share what they're doing with us?
Excuse me, sir.
I'm sorry, Laura's saying something. What did you say, Laura?
Laura,
I can't
I
hear
don't know
Laura.
why, but we can't hear you. How come we can't hear her? We can't hear you, Laura.
Her microphone's on mute.
Okay, let's try this again.
Yeah, Lord, her microphone's on mute.
Okay, so next now, I think the pot is hot enough.
Definitely is. Definitely is.
So now we're gonna do a nice little sample test.
This shouldn't take no more than maybe a minute because they're nice and small.
Nice, quick 1 minute.
Yeah, Laura, she has to unmute herself.
So your husband is the chef today. That's awesome. Is he making this recipe? Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll flip a quick flip over. It's looking really, really nice. So in the meantime, grab my bowl. All right, bring your hand, Chef. Let's give it a taste. So now we're just going like a nice little taste check. Okay, that's pretty much it.
Just making sure that we like the flavors. Maybe maybe we need to add some more salt, some more pepper. See, just basically check if we need to add anything. I like it.
How is it?
So he say he likes it. To me, I think it needs a little bit more flavor. Okay, so that's what it's. The one thing we always do is like go back and forth. It's that on his palate is perfect. To me, I think just a touch of salt more. Let me get that back on, Chef, please. Yes, please. The flavor is there, but I just think a touch of salt would go a long way with it. Okay. So in our kitchen, we only use like kosher salt, sea salt, modern salt, or Himalayan salt. Heavy on the Himalayan salt because it has over like 90 minerals in there. And our body's made like over 109 or something like that of minerals in our body. So having Himalayan salt in your diet, using Himalayan salt on your daily cooking is a big plus. Okay. So I'm gonna add a touch of salt. And I really think that's all we really need. Okay. Just a little oil, Chef. Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
And then I'm gonna test it again. So after this step, I think we'll be good to start making the filling all together. Okay. So it's all about recipe testing, recipe tasting. Okay.
Nice.
Like coming up in the restaurant field, what we're doing, about to roll out a new menu, we'll make a dish 4, 5, 6, 7 times before we say, hey, this is the right food to serve. Okay. And that's the same thing we do with all our menu with NutriGastro, where we do a nice recipe testing, making sure everybody's happy with the result.
Like about 30 more seconds.
Okay, Chef Dontae say about 30 more seconds, then we'll be able to taste the new revised one.
I'll eat the old one.
I am not a fan of that. Okay. Now we're gonna taste the final one that I'm thinking. I'm sure with Chef Dontae, he's gonna say something different.
No.
Yes. Yes. That's the flavor I'm looking for. It's right, it's moisture. You taste the whole flavor. Like everything that we have in there we can taste a little bit of everything. What do you think, Chef?
Good. Good.
Please. Thank you. So our next step now, we're adding the filling into the dough. Let me see if we can bring this one.
Nice trick to taste the patty first. Definitely, Derek.
Okay.
Looks delicious. Yo, I say my husband love cooking. And him is a chef too. Hey,
That's good.
let's see what else. And let's see, Laura. We can't see. Okay. Yeah, I think we all coming. I think we all caught. All right, let's fill them up. Let's fill them up.
Nice. So the next step now, we're just gonna do a nice fill up with what we got. So let's change the tray up, chef, please. You keep that over there because when we and I'll keep this there for me. So our next step. This part right here takes special skills. Okay. It's just take time and a little bit of a patience. After like 5, 6, 7, 10, doing a dozen times, you'll get it like, repetition leads to success. Okay. So I'm just taking it right in.
You definitely don't want to overfill your wrap as well too.
Yes, definitely save some space.
Yeah, because one thing what happen is if you overfill it, when you go to close them up, all the stuff will just come right out.
All the filling will come right out. Okay. So now that we have this right here.
I gave you a fork. You need a fork as well too.
Okay. You like to do something with me, chef?
Sure. Why not?
Why not? So with two different chefs, two different skills, but one thing we love to do is cook our butts off. And it's always a friendly competition with me and Dontae. Okay. So we got this now. My next thing, I'm gonna add a little bit of water. Just some people use egg to hold it together, but to me, water works as well. Plus you ain't gotta cut anything. It's something you can get straight from the faucet.
Oh, basically what I'm doing, I'm just taking a fork and I'm just on the sides. I come around the corner.
Right.
Yeah, basically what I'm doing, I'm getting a fork. I close mine up and I'm just kind of crimping the sides with a fork. That's basically what I'm doing. Nice, nice little design. That's basically what I'm doing with mine. Some people use their fingers.
Like
There's
me,
different ways to do it.
I'm doing my style is with the finger. Okay. I'm just pinching it all together. I was what I do. I was trying to keep things as traditional as possible. Okay.
And they're asking if you can just do it closer to the camera. I
Closer to the camera, sure.
Which
one? Let me see.
Maybe this one?
Yeah.
Can move that old thing out the way and just bring it closer?
We've gotten into production now. Sorry.
Nice. This is it. So that's perfect. That's perfect, chef.
Well, you want me to bring it?
Nah, this is perfect.
Thank you.
So it's how's that now? Is that looking better, guys? Everybody? Good.
Yep. Thumbs up.
Okay. Great. So we're just gonna continue.
Excuse me, sir. I don't think I put enough in that one. The last one I made.
And this is my first one. Pretty simple.
Yours looks nice.
It looks okay.
It's nice.
And what about the first one? Show them your first one. This is the one with the fork.
Yeah, this one's the fork.
And that looks so. It just looked like it was made in a factory, because it had that traditional fork look. While mine is more like rustic looking, traditional looking. Okay.
See, so I'll overfill mine. I gotta throw some away. I was trying to beat you. I was trying to beat you.
And all I do is just use a little bit of water. Like will be something so good for like a nice little weekend. Friends is coming over. A good 1 hour, you can do a lot of this. The trick is to make sure you don't have that much filling inside. Okay,
Oh, you gotta be like
that's
me.
pretty much it.
Here goes my next one.
A little bit more water on the edge. So if you're fast, let's just say in a kitchen, in a professional kitchen, this is what we normally do.
We'll line them up.
Let's just say we have 2 of us, right? We have 500 pieces to do. Okay. Knowing that the dough, if it sits out too long, it will dry out, right? So what we'll do, we'll just lay an old bunch out. Let's just say we want to do it. Hey, Dante, let's finish this in the next 45 minutes. Okay, let's try it. We'll set a timer just to challenge ourselves and speed up our process. Okay. And then we'll lay an old thing out and everything gets filling.
Well, grab a scoop and it's two.
Exactly.
So everybody's consistent.
Exactly. So most of the scoop they sell scoops like half an ounce, 2 ounces, 4 ounces, like etc. Okay.
Here goes my next one, everybody.
Nice, looking good, chef.
Well, thank you. I'm gonna look at the chat, see what everybody is saying in the chat.
Yeah, she's right. Ashley said that's it, right? That's one of the toughest spot. You're right.
Definitely.
Still.
Come on, baby. Trying to come out.
So like me, I'm always being creative. Like this one is a little bit different, right? So I'll bring it all together. And this one will be something for like we can do for like a steam style. After we steam it, then we can sear it. Okay, just to have fun with the shape. Okay, so you can be creative as much as you want to.
Mr. Fancy. Okay. See you, Mr. Fancy.
No, I'll try a little bit.
See, I'm not gonna do that. I want to make them, I want to fry them, and I want to eat them. And if the dough gets dry, if you're doing this and the dough gets dry, you can just always add some water to it.
Oh, definitely. Or like a damp towel.
Or like you said, our egg wash as well too.
And then lay that damp towel over the dough, like over it, so it doesn't dry out.
I'm about to eat good in a minute. I'm not even sure, except for that small one you got. Man.
Okay, then I'll do one more.
All right, while he's doing that last one, I'm gonna go back to our stove and I'm gonna get this oil going. I put a little more in there. It's about to be time to eat. It's about to be time to eat.
Okay. Now we have this beautiful looking spatula. Alrighty, so now Chef Dontae, we're gonna take it and we're gonna, Chef Dontae is gonna start the searing process. This is the best part.
One more time to eat. Basically, what I'm doing right here, taking them. See, if you hear that sizzle, which I don't hear right now, so we're not ready. So, and the reason why you wouldn't hear that sizzle, if you don't hear that sizzle, then your potsticker is gonna stick to the pan. Even if you got a non-stick like we do, it's gonna stick to the pan, and basically you try to flip it, it's gonna fall apart. So you wanna wait till you hear that sizzle in the skillet. Oh, buddy, I can ready to taste these.
So the leftover, if we wanted to say, hey, let's make more filling, more pot stickers, we can definitely do it. Or we can get creative with the rest of the filling. Okay, so
Make empanadas with them.
exactly. So with the filling, you can be like, you know what? Let me make an empanada dough. Let me make a regular puff pastry. Like puff pastry, you can easily go to the store, buy puff pastry, and put this into it, roll it up, bake it in the oven, 350, 15, 20 minutes, golden brown, easy. So you can get very creative with this, okay? Like, for me, with this leftover, what am I gonna do with it? I'm gonna turn it into a burger patty. And then make a nice little burger out of it, okay? That's what I would do.
I'm making more.
I'll probably make more pasta also.
Make more. Let's see what we got.
Okay, so Chef Dante is gonna do the first drop right now.
And you can see and hear the sizzle. I'm gonna turn my heat down, probably like a good medium. I don't want it to burn. And also make sure you put them, you don't put them so near each other. You don't want the dough sticking to each other.
How's that feel? A little better?
That's a nice view. Thank you.
Little one. Beautiful. And then we're gonna
Switch
let
it over to the Western rack.
You just let these go to their nice golden brown. You can tell when they start getting brown, you can tell by the edges, they start turning a little brown color. Where's my little Andy Danny spatula? You can always, check as well too. But usually they shit. I got water in my spatula.
Definitely, no water in your spatula. Water, oil, and don't mix.
Yeah, I see. Hurt myself. Let's see what this one looks like. Nice.
That's beautiful, Chef.
That
Nice.
was yummy.
Yeah, you're looking for like a nice golden brown color.
And you want the minimum fat as possible, okay? because we want to saute, we don't want to fry. Okay. And you know what? As just a story from I tried a couple days ago in Daly City. I went to a little restaurant. They had potstickers, you know, just a vegetable potstickers, but it was fried. I'm like, oh, I never tried to fry potstickers before, but it was really, really good. It was coated like fried chicken, you know? So I asked them, hey, how do you do this? They're like, oh, we just tempura. So that was pretty interesting for me. That was really interesting. So what they did, they basically took it, make their tempura batter, dip it into tempura batter, and then they fry the whole thing like that. And that I thought just like, oh, how come I didn't think about that? That was so simple, but it was really, really good. Crispy, because you know the tempura dough, because the way it is, the consistency of it, it will last longer than regular fried, anything fried. You know?
You see a little baby over here?
Somebody
Yes.
has a question.
Yes.
They want to know if they can prepare these. So, you know, get your little pot stickers done and then perhaps refrigerate them or even freeze them so that someone
Definitely.
can put them in an air fryer.
Yes, you can. We can definitely do it. Do it like chef. That's a good question on the air fryer. Do you think that will work?
On the air fryer, definitely. I've never used the air fryer myself, but you probably more than likely probably could. You probably could. You know, air fryer ain't nothing but a convection oven, so which is basically, you know, it just bringing a whole bunch of air inside.
Okay. Okay. So that's pretty much it. So what we got here, we have a resting rack. On the resting rack, we're just gonna let it drip the fat a little, okay? As Chef Dontae is taking it off. Like that looks so good, Chef. We might have to put this on the menu, Chef.
What, the little small one? Not.
No, this is the menu on revise our Asian menu.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Man, I know they, man, I'm cooking them. I know they're beautiful, man. I don't need the heat. I can turn this heat off.
So, question. Knowing the protein that's inside, how do we know this is ready to eat and ready to cook? Is the protein fully cooked? That's the next step now. Okay.
Well, remember you tested your pot sticker before?
Yes.
So
but now with the dough that's covering the protein.
Oh, okay.
Now we just like we have to see if it's ready, if that because that took about how long do you think, Chef, for on each side?
Each side probably 3 to 4 minutes.
So 3 to 4 minutes on each side, right? So what do you think, Chef? Do you think that's ready to go?
Only way to check is to open up open one up.
Okay, so let's see right in front of right in the camera.
You wanna cut it real quick?
Okay.
I can move this over here.
It's firm. The way I'm holding it, it's like it looks so good. It looks like it's factory made. So now let's see. Fully cooked inside. That's what we're looking for. Okay.
And if it wasn't fully cooked, you can also throw these in the oven, probably about 3 to 350 until they're all the way cooked. You don't want them too hot because then the outside will burn.
Exactly. So now the one thing I want to show you guys about the moisture part. You wanted to be able to squeeze this lightly. If you can see all that flavor, all that moisture, everything coming out.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for. Okay. So now Chef Dontae is gonna present it on the plate.
Who's hungry?
I am.
Got those green onions.
Definitely.
Amazing.
He goes here, a little baby one right here.
So now we're just gonna do a little bit of garnish.
That right there, a little bit of parsley,
Just a little bit of parsley. You can use parsley, you can use cilantro,
chives, whatever.
whatever type of green you like.
Look at that. Laura's showing her husband's.
Let me see Laura's.
Beautiful.
There you go, Laura.
Very nice. Tell Phil, great job.
This is a little bit of soy sauce that we had.
And
that
then we
left
just
over.
finish it up with a little bit of soy sauce right in the middle. And that's it. So now we're gonna do like a taste check. I wish you guys were here to taste with us. So let's give it a taste check, chef.
We'll have to live through you.
Mm-hmm. Normally I pay $8 for 3 of these.
Oh man.
Dontae, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing that you guys differed on the amount of salt, how do you now land on it now that you are tasting the finished product?
So the reason why I didn't like the saltiness before. So I mean, because I knew I was gonna dip mine in soy sauce, and I know soy sauce has a lot of salt in it, so that's why I don't like my Potstickers so much salty. But that's just a personal preference because I knew I like dipping mine in soy sauce,
That makes so
which
much
makes it
sense.
extra salty.
Yeah.
But I mean, these are fine with me. I'm not gonna double dip since you're here.
I love how the kids show up to watch you guys eat.
Open it. Oh,
Hey.
Well, I've just been so impressed with you guys, and just for the folks on the call that were involved with planning the Asian Infusion event that we were going to have. This was the team that we were going to have come out and do our food for us, our catering. So we would love to be able to have them come again. How can people get in touch with you if they wanted to have you come and help them out personally for an event or something?
Yes, definitely. We go into the busy season. The more busy we are, the more happy we are. We can get in contact with us through our website, NutriGastro. We can contact us on NutriGastro_LLC on Instagram. We're all over this Facebook, Twitter. No, we don't have a Twitter page.
I don't use a person.
I don't use Twitter. I don't like too much news gossip.
Do we have a Snapchat? Nope.
No Snapchat. We have a TikTok. We on LinkedIn. Okay. Definitely LinkedIn and
Personal and business as well too.
yes, definitely. We do different services from catering to small romantic dinners. So I have a group of friends coming in town, 6, 8, 10, 12 people.
Bachelorette parties, bachelor parties, personal chef.
Exactly. Bachelorette parties.
Corporates, sports teams, Warriors.
Yes, we are the in-house caterers for the Golden State Warriors. So that the new season is around the corner. So that's gonna keep us pretty busy, and we just like to stay busy and have fun cooking.
Another thing is, it's just not two of us; it's a team effort as well too. The couple other people couldn't be here, but I mean, we don't take credit for all of it. It's a team effort,
Yes.
as it is. With you guys, who work for the same company. It just doesn't take one person; it takes two. More than two of us. So I just want to let you guys know, it just wasn't two of us. That brings us together. You guys see us, but there's other people behind the scenes.
Definitely.
There's other chefs as well too. So.
Well, that's wonderful, guys. Does anybody have a question before we let them go?
NutriGastro.com. Perfect. Right there in the chat.
Yes. Any questions? Anything like food questions? Anything you guys think about or like just curious about? It doesn't matter what it is.
I'm about to give me some more of these Potstickers in a minute.
Well,
excuse me.
I think that's gonna wrap it up unless somebody wants to flag me down, but I am just so impressed. Oh, here comes Laura again. with the two of you, and I really appreciate you guys throwing this together for us. I know we started out with this being a live event, and so because it's recorded, other people will be able to enjoy it. So Hakeem,
Definitely.
thank you so much. I want to wish you both the best and hope that we work with you again soon.
Thank you so much, Ashley, Elaine, Mr. Swanson, Leslie, Laura, everybody that's on this live call. Thank you guys so much for having us.
We appreciate everybody.
We appreciate it. It's just such a fun event. I hope we can do this again in the future. And everybody have a good rest of your day. Thank you.
And a good weekend too.
Yeah, thank you.
Good weekend. It's a weekend.
Thank
Yes, it
you
is.
so much.
Yes, it is.
Everything delicious.
Bye.
Bye. And we can stay on if you guys want to just chat. Leslie, Elaine, Derek, Laura, Sosin.
Yes, definitely. Let's chat. Let's chat. Please keep me, you know.
I'm gonna eat some more pot stickers. So
How's everybody doing today?
So, quick thing, if you guys want dessert, you guys have extra like wrappers, wrap it with Nutella and then deep fry it, and you got yourself a dessert.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Is that
I've never
what
had
Robert
Nutella before.
is
No,
saying?
I've never had Nutella.
Nutella is not like chocolate.
Yeah, I've never,
Hazelnut.
Yeah,
I've
it's like
never had it
chocolate. I
before.
mean, you could do chocolate.
You could do
Yeah,
that.
I always see it. I'm like, I want to do it, but then I don't never. I've never had it.
Leslie, I thought you were gonna say do the peanut and the
Oh,
coconut
okay,
in
this,
there.
okay,
and
we
then-
probably take this
Oh,
one
you
down.
can do
Yeah.
that too.